This Unizik student about to get expelled for fighting a lecturer. What really transpired? Her name is Precious, and Precious loves TikTok. So one day, Precious was at the hallway of her lecture room making a TikTok video, and before she knew it, she felt a push with a curt "excuse me." She continued making her video after expressing to her friend that, "Can you imagine, this man pushed me." She said it in a whisper. Before she knew it, a hand from behind grabbed her phone, and as she turned to see who grabbed her phone, she discovered that it was the man that pushed her earlier. So she held on tightly with her phone, and on the process of dragging the phone with him, her phone fell and broke. So she picked up the pieces of her phone, and this man held her chest region. As he held firmly to her chest region, she told him, "Sir, I will hold you too." And the man didn't budge. So he still held firmly to her chest region, and in the process of holding to her chest region, he exposed her chest. When she noticed that her cleavages were exposed, she got angry and beat him on his hand, hoping that he would release her, but he didn't budge. This was when she held him back, and in the process of holding him and him holding her, his clothes tore. So as this whole chaos was happening, she noticed students coming out of the lecture room, theater art students, and were coming out with weapons. This got her scared, and under duress, she became more aggressive towards this man, now realizing that this man was a lecturer. The security had to come and take her in their van, and that's how the situation was de-escalated. I'm sure you're wondering if it's the same story that you know. Well, this is the same story, but this is just Precious's side of the story. But let's talk about the side we are familiar with and what we saw in the video. So Precious was in the hallway about to make a video, and as she was standing there and about to shoot this video, she felt somebody pass, and the person tapped her and said, "Excuse me." So she looked at this person, eyed him from up to down, and felt utterly disrespected, and she told her friend, "Can you imagine? He tapped me." Apparently, the lecturer heard this and came back to her and told her to delete the video that she was making. She refused, and this caused him to try confiscating the phone, and she refused, holding back her phone tightly. Apparently, as she struggled with this lecturer, the phone fell and broke. This got Precious very angry. He still held on to the phone, and Precious dragged the phone profusely with this lecturer. As she discovered that he was not releasing the phone from her, she beat his hand, then went on to hold his shirt very tightly. In the course of holding his shirt, the shirt tore, and this lecturer stood there looking at her holding the shirt. Then students came out, especially theater art students, who saw their lecturer being harassed by a fellow student. So they came out to try to de-escalate the situation, and what we saw in the video was Precious acting out and calling him all sorts of names. So eventually the security later came and they took Precious away. Well, this was the account we saw on the video, which doesn't align with what Precious had said earlier. So this video was posted online and the situation went viral. Like, everybody was talking about it. It was on blogs, people reacted to it, and everybody seemed to be on the side of the lecturer. His past students spoke highly of him when they got to hear of the story, and even his sister came online and spoke about how naturally calm this lecturer is. So nobody gave account of this lecturer being problematic, and it was later discovered that Precious's mom was also a lecturer in that school. So the disciplinary committee was set up, and the committee gave their verdict. This resulted to Precious being expelled from the Nnamdi Azikiwe University. I feel sad for Precious, and I feel sad for the mom who is a lecturer. I hope Precious learns a lesson from this.